Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, the concerned ministry has prepared an affidavit, Lordship. I've got a scanned copy. It has been sworn yesterday, Lordship. I have not received the hard copy. I placed a copy of the downloaded affidavit, Lordship. Lordship, it appears, Lordship, the expenses to be incurred in the construction, that has to be borne out of the consolidated fund of the state. And it has been consented by the state. And so far as the money that is available for the construction of infrastructure, that relates to the subordinate judiciary, Lordship.
That we know.
No, yes. But so far as the High Court is concerned, Lordship, that scheme does not cover. And it has to be by the state. And in the circumstances, Lordship, from what it transpires from the affidavit, Lordship, I think Lordship has to pass some directions involving the finance ministry and Lordship may be pleased to see. No, I have not yet filed. But Lordship may be pleased to see paragraph 3, 4, and 5.
Paragraph
3, 4, and 5, Lordship.
yes. Mr. Dev Chaudhary, we are aware of constitution.
Lordship.
Tell the secretary not to labor on that. The idea was that since the government of Nagaland is not releasing the funds, whether any
That Lordship,
innovative proposal can be formulated to see that under the aegis of the law ministry, to see that the High Court is established, completed at the earliest, and the fund issue is temporarily resolved with a. So that was the whole idea.
Lordship,
And your officer is telling us what is High Court, what is a judge,
Lordship,
who is a president.
Lordship,
What is all
I
this?
understand, Lordship. But Lordship, since it involves funds, Lordship, the Ministry of Finance has also to be involved in this matter, Lordship.
Say that,
Yes, that is what Lordship.
but then do you have a proposal first of all?
No, Lordship, not
Then
this.
what will you do with Ministry of Finance?
Until and unless the funds come, Lordship.
That's the problem.
Yes, Lordship.
So are we to take that government of India is helpless, cannot do anything? If that is
No,
the
no,
stand,
that
then
is-
make it
No,
known.
no, that cannot be the stand of the government of India, Lordship.
What is this affidavit he is saying, who's is the power, how High Court is established? We know all these things. Otherwise, the Ministry of Law and Justice would have been involved in the matter 10 years back.
Lordship.
It's a completely statement. It has been reflected in the order.
Yes, Lordship. That is there. Lordship.
We had to pass this order because the state of Nagaland, we found, was not coming forward with the right kind of so for completion. They have done some work. Some fund has been released. But then we need a complete High Court infrastructure.
That is why, Lordship, and my first submission was, Lordship, has to pass some direction, Lordship.
Yes,
Yes,
today only for the Nagaland matter. We are
Yes,
not
yes.
taking any other matter. Yes.
yes, my lord, we have filed a affidavit, a consolidated affidavit,
Hmm.
whether it has come in the.
Where is it? Yes,
We have filed yesterday, madam.
Right.
By-
Yes, please show us what is there in it.
In that, my lord, here we have seen, my lord, that 102.64 crores has been allotted in the last two financial years, 2022, 2024, my lord. That has been annexed as annexure A1, A2, and A3. A4 comes to the last approval by the government, additional fund, that is A4, at A4, 248.43 lakhs for the current financial year. 24-25. We have also placed the status, project status report till 31st/8/24, placed at A5 annexure.
So you are telling us what has been done in the old building.
Lordship, no.
So,
The new building, my lord, that report, till 31/8/24, 2024 is
Page
at
number?
page 1268, annexure 5, A5. The report is at annexure A5, where the new High Court building is 99% as on 31/8/24.
So the total
Then the
project cost is 341.80 crores,
Lordship,
out of which 102 crores has been released.
102 has been released.
Hmm.
In the
What a-
old project is costing 341.82, as we find in 1272, my lord. But there will be another escalation. DPR has come up with 200 crore.
No, you please explain it to us. The total project cost is 341 crores. That
In the
must be
beginning.
the estimation made 10 years
In the
back.
beginning, my lord, yes.
According to you, an amount of rupees
162.78 has been released, my lord.
162.78 has been released. So that
Lordship,
is
48%
less
has
than
been
half,
released.
48%.
Lordship.
And you said that the physical progress is 99%.
Lordship, so far as the new High Court building is concerned, there are three parts, my lord.
Just a minute. 124, 122, 19, it's past. 127, 131, second, cost of 63, estimated 99, completion 83, projects 70, payment.
So, my lord, as the report states, so far as the new High Court building is concerned, that is phase 1, 99%.
What are the things in phase 1?
At page 1269, my lord,
Yes.
that is A, the construction of new High Court building complex, main High Court building, civil works at Kohima is 99% as on 31/8/24. Then come to the second, that is B, construction of new High Court complex. Part B, this consists of construction of Chief Justice residence, 6 number of justice residence in good progress, including architectural feature, extension of retaining wall. This is 79% as on 31/8/24. In the B2, today it is showing 7% progress. That is construction of register quarter.
So
public
is it
space.
satisfactory according to the state? This progress is.
No, my lord, no, my lord. That is why the state is, it's going slow, but it is trying its level best to work out, my lord, somehow. In this matter, Advocate General also will be appearing, my lord. He wants to appear in this, he will be appearing in this matter also. So if your lordship would be pleased in the next
These affidavits
occasion.
is very disappointing. It's showing The date of completion was 2015. We are in 2024
Lordship.
and
My lord,
bills have not been paid, funds have not been released. What is happening ultimately? Let the state take a stand that will not complete it, or will take another 20 years to complete it. Some stand has to be taken by the state.
lordship.
What is the stand of the state? When are you going to complete the entire project?
That deliberation is on, my lord.
It has begun.
It is there, my lord.
It's a very quick response. it
But
seems.
my prayer will be, yes, my lord, Advocate General will be appearing in this
Advocate
matter.
General is fine, but we want to know what is
Lordship.
happening in the Kohima bench. And equally disappointing is the response of the government of India. They are telling us what is the constitution, what is the high court. This is not what we wanted to know. We wanted to know, can the government of India help in this regard?
Whatever has transpired in the.
Can the government of India do anything about this matter? The idea is to ensure that the building is completed at the earliest and it becomes functional. And your officer tells us what is law, how the High Court is established, whose responsibility it is. This is totally unacceptable, Mr. You think that the judges are illiterate, don't know all these things.
Lordship, I have conveyed the message, Lordship.
Then we'll record that the government of India Minister, Department of Justice is totally non-cooperative. Does not come up with any suggestion, then what to do? The order clearly says
Yes,
suggestions, and suggestion is showing us the provisions of our constitution. Very sad, sad. This is how the things are functioning. Nagaland government is talking about what has been done in the old High Court building, where the whole issue here is about the completion of the new complex. What is the idea behind all these things?
Some expenditure has been spent for renovating the old building.
We
That
got
was
to
what
know
brought
when are
before
you
your
going to
lordship.
complete the entire project? Can you do it? Number one. Number two, if yes, when are you going to complete it? And what is the plan for that? These three things we need.
Lordship.
You have not indicated that. What has been done in 2012, we are not interested. We are not here as an audit team of what you have done. This is not the purpose of this court's orders. We are trying to figure out when are you going to complete it,
Lordship.
if at all. And if you are not willing to complete it, tell us. Or say that whenever possible, we'll do it. It may take 10 years, 15 years. Take a stand. Take a stand. You're not taking a stand. What is the matter? Something in between? In terms of our order dated 11/9/2024, master of this case, Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, Learned Deputy Solicitor General of India, appearing for the Ministry of Department of Justice, Government of India, submits that an affidavit is being prepared and will be filed shortly on this case. Therefore, 2 weeks time be granted for bringing the affidavit on record. Mr. Ms. Grove, Learned Additional AG Assam, the AG Nagaland, submit that on 30th of September 2024, an affidavit has been filed on behalf of the state of Nagaland sworn to the Secretary of the Law and Justice Department, and the same is on record. Mr. Since this matter is fixed today only for consideration of issue completion of the new High Court building construction undertaken at Kohima in the state of Nagaland. Discussions and deliberations on the other issues will not be necessary. First up. Ms. Crowe submits that on the next date fixed, the learned Advocate General of Nagaland will address the court on the stand of the state. First up. In view of the above, and on the request made by Mr. Dave, this matter is directed to be listed again. On is the date fixed today?
Oh, that's it. It was fixed on fourth.
4th of 11,
4th of
11th November.
4/11/2000. Fixed title. We make it clear that on the next date fixed, the learned additional AG Nagaland will obtain instruction and appraise this court on the following three issues. Number one. What is the proposed date of completion of the construction work of the new High Court building? In all respect, for handing over the project to the High Court. Number two. Whether the funds required for completion of the construction can be provided by the state of Nagaland. Or whether adequate fund. And number three. Suggestions, if any, for expediting the construction work that is still pending. This matter is directed to be listed again on 4/11/2024. But we are disappointed with your stand and even the government of India stand. Don't want to say anything more. It's just playing around with words. You are telling us that in 2012, the construction work order was given, then some work was done, then an old bungalow was given to the Chief Justice. Then you are helping the old High Court building to function. These are these the issues we asked?
That is why, my lord, the Advocate General will be the right person to come up and place it before your lordship. I'm
You
obliged.
decide what you want to do. You have not yet filed the affidavit. Said what you want.
Obliged.
One thinking, Lord, whether there will be,
And add one line, in the meantime, we landed amicus curiae Mr. Das to examine the affidavit filed on behalf of the state of Nagaland and address the court on the next date fixed. Yes.
Lord, one thing, Lord, whether the appearance of Chief Secretary Nagaland would serve any purpose in this matter
We'll
on
see
the
that
next
the
date, my
affidavit
Lord, because
Lordship.
something,
building has to be completed.
Lordship.
We will find a way to do it. It could be embarrassing for the state.
because they say the
10
board,
years, 12 years is too long a time for a high court building. And you have mentioned about a separate high court. What is the separate high court? We are not dealing with the issue of separate high court. These are not matters to be decided on the judicial side.
True, my.
Then why these statements are being made? They are talking about a separate high court. Then
My lord, I seek your lordship indulgence to allow me to move an urgent writ summary at 2, my lord.
today not possible.
Day after 2, my lord.
Yes.
Day after 2. And item number 13, my lord,
Hmm.
to be list, my lord. Let
Yes.
me take it after Puja Condition, my lord. I have got-
Item number 13 after vacation.
yes.
On the prayer of the counsel for the petitioner, this case again after the Puja vacation.
May it please your lordship, I beg to mention a repetition for listing on third of October, Lordship. There's an urgency, Lordship.
What is the urgency?
Lordship, matter is to promotion, Lordship.
Hmm.
And departmental examination for promotion is to be held on 6th of October, Lordship.
Hmm.
And we are not called for the interview, though we are under the zone of consideration.
Yes.
May I please, also, may I pray for listing of a urgent transfer, Your Lordship, where we have put to challenge the order of transfer day after tomorrow, Your Lordship. We have filed it yesterday, Your Lordship. Deep problem. And Your Lordship, there is one matter, Your Lordship, item number 6, Your Lordship. This may also come up after vacation, Your Lordship. We are filing another writ petition, Your
On the
Lordship.
prayer of Mr. S. Bottakul and counsel for the petitioner, that this matter be listed again after the Puja vacation.
Deeply, Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship, I wish to mention for listing for motion on 3rd of October.
What is the matter?
Matter about appointment and selection of the
Huh?
appointment and selection of the compensation appointment.
What is he saying?
Lordship, he is saying that the matter pertains to compassionate appointment.
Compensation.
Compassion means after vacation. Yes.
Lordship, may I pray for the listing of a writ petition for motion? The petitioner is challenging disciplinary proceedings on which a charge sheet, on the allegations, the charge sheet has recently been filed. And the date for hearing on the charges will be coming up very soon, my Lordship. So we are praying for setting aside and stay of the proceedings, disciplinary proceedings.
I can pass an order on that today itself.
No.
rejecting it. You
Whenever,
want it to be rejected today, or how can a disciplinary proceeding be suspended?
Your Lordship, I came across the Supreme Judgment of the Honorable Apex Court saying that if the charges are identical, Your Lordship, then if the petitioner is compelled to disclose his defense in the disciplinary proceedings while the criminal proceedings are still pending, then prejudice would be caused. That can be a ground for
You have
suspension.
it listed, but yes.
Lordship, item number 25 of today's Lordship can be after the vacation. I need to file a impleachment petition, Lordship.
Item 25. Matter stands adjourned, list after vacation.
Obliged, Lordship.
Lordship, I am praying for listing on pending matter, Your Lordship, as motion item. Because
Contempt
in
matter.
last occasion, Your Lordship, I have corrected the cost title, Your Lordship, that has already been supplied, Your Lordship, in last 16/8/2000.
Contempt matter, why are you mentioning?
The pending matter means, Your Lordship, in last occasion, I have filed a miscase, Your Lordship, for correction of
Contempt
cost
matter is
title.
Not for, what is the urgent order required in contempt matter?
Urgent means, Your hearing the petitioner, he has already been selected for appointment of Solomitra, Your Lordship. In the meantime, another notification
Rejected.
has issued
Yes.
for
Your prayer
May
is-
it please, Lordship.
There is
Lordship,
no
I-
urgent order in contempt. matter.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8, Lordship.
Hmm?
Item number 8, Lordship. Kindly the
Yes.
pass over another photo, please, Lordship.
Item 8. As paid for by the petitioner's counsel, this matter stands passed on.
Right, Lordship.
My Lord, I'm praying for the urgent listing of one matter, my Lord.
What matter?
In this matter, my Lord, the bank has issued one notice to me. In spite of the fact that they have paid all the amounts, I am not the defaulter in this matter, but they have sent me one notice that
Surface matter.
no, not related to surface, my Lord.
Hmm.
I'm not the defaulter in this matter, my Lord.
Hmm.
I have just take over the loan from one bank to another bank, and violating the RBI notification, they have imposed one foreclosure charges upon me. And since I have not paid that foreclosure charges, they have threatened me for the NPA of the account within 7 days, my Lord. That is the complete violation of the RBI guide. My Lord, urgent listing.
You want it on 3rd only.
Yes.
But you see, we are noticing that these matters are hurriedly being filed and listed before vacation. So courts will be conscious about it while considering the prayer of interim relief.
Well,
That if the matter was not filed on Monday, then we'll,
no, it is already filed
no. When did you file this case?
on 39,
Huh?
30.
30,
30th
that is on
September.
Monday. And when was the cause of action?
It is on 26/9, my Lord.
What was there on 26/9?
26/9, they have sent me one notice.
Hmm.
On that notice, they are threatening me for the NPA of my account, my Lord. I'm the businessman, my Lord.
So the court will restrain them from making it NPA.
No, my Lord, no course of action, because ultimately, my Lord, if they declare my account NPA,
You get it, but
my Lord, I will
be
try.
ready for.
I will try. All right.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention for listing, Lordship, is a transport matter. We have filed on 27th of September. Kindly allow us on 3rd of October, Lordship. May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 1.
Hmm.
May this matter may be passed over for today, Lordship.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands passed over for the day. List after Puja vacation.
Maybe, Lordship. I beg to mention for listing of IA in the pending repetition. It was filed on 25th of September, currently fixed on Wednesday.
What is the idea about?
Seeking for an interim relief, my lord.
What interim is?
My lord, the respondents are filling up certain posts which through direct recruitment.
Hmm.
On the repetition, the petitioner challenged the particular advertisement.
Fourth.
May I please, your lordship, lordship, with the consent of the other side, beg to mention item number 3, the matter may be passed over for the day.
With the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands passed over for the day. List again after the Puja vacation.
May it please, my lords. My lords, may I pray for an accommodation of listing of an admissions matter, my lord, on Friday? Because on the matter was slated to be listed on 27th, but due to some issues, it could not be listed. May I pray that matter will be listed on Friday?
Why?
My lord, this was regarding the reversion of the petitioner to another cadre after his selection in the new cadre and upon the expiry of the probation period.
22nd October.
2nd of
22nd October.
May it please, your lordship. Your lordship, this particular petition is against the judgment at page number 9, your lordship. The effective portion is at page number 14, para 40. Thereafter, I filed a representation as well as a judgment.
What is the direction? What is the direction? Where is the direction?
Page number 14, para 14.
But there is no time limit prescribed in the order, is it?
Basically, at page number 14, para 15, within a period of 8
I
weeks.
take down hard Mr. D. Boral and counsel for the petitioner alleging willful non-compliance of the directions contained in para 14 of the order dated 29 to 2024 passed by this court in WPC number 8708/2019. The instant contempt petition has been filed. I have perused the statements made in the contempt petition. Issue notice returnable in 12 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice. Who is supposed to consider it?
Basically, the respond number 1. But it should be routed through the DGBR.
At this stage, notice is directed to be issued only upon the respond numbers 2 and there is a 2 and 3 bracket. SIC2. Both are respond number 2 according to steps per registered post with AD. Issuance of notice upon the respond number 1 shall be considered at an appropriate stage if and when the same is deemed necessary.
Obligatory.
But here, the government advocate was asked for to get the instruction, whether the order of this honorable court has been complied with. But it has been lordship.
Contempt case.
The DLC is already recommended, my lord. Page 20, lordship. Page 21, my lord, serial number 1. Mohan Kumar.
Yes, what is your instruction, Mr.?
My lord, letter has gone, my lord, that instruction is, doesn't come yet, my lord.
Then we'll have it after vacation then. That's all. Heard Mr. B. Chetri, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam appearing for the state which submits that instructions as called for are still awaited. As such, a request has been made to post the matter again after the reopening of Puja vacation. Where allowed, let the matter be listed.
Lordship will fix the date matter after vacation.
Motion matter, don't make submissions, Mr. Chetri, which are totally unreasonable
Yes.
and insensitive. You are a pretty experienced counsel.
Yes.
Why do you want a fixed date for a motion matter of compassionate appointment? Why? What is the earthly reason for asking for that?
No, my lord.
Just because you can ask, you will ask for anything.
No, my lord. I'm saying.
No, no,
that,
no, nothing. Motion matter, why a date should be fixed? Your case is for motion. After vacation, it has to be listed on within 1 or 2 days of reopening.
My lord, since in earlier occasion, my lord,
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Lordship order 3/5/2024, my lord.
Hmm.
After 2 weeks.
Hmm.
It was not listed, that is why.
no, we said after reopening. Yes.
Your lordship. Lordship, we were supposed to get instruction regarding the pensionary benefit, your lordship.
But the office order, my lords, will see
What is the instruction? This is the
the
instruction.
qualifying service when it comes to payment of pension for in a case of voluntary retirement is 20 years because the ACB or the APTCL has adopted the CCS rules. Now, the only dues that are payable to the petitioner, my lords, are in terms of 1C, which is the balance of the provident fund and the gratuity. Only issue that we are facing at this point in time, my lords, the petitioner had retired in the year 1995. And thereafter, my lords, the ACP was trifurcated into 3 separate entities. The service records are at this point in time not traceable. If the petitioner is kind enough to visit the office premises, my lords, and meet a certain official, then we can probably hasten the process. CGM exactly.
According to you, petitioner has not completed 20 years of
No,
service.
he retired after 10 years of service. my lords.
Then how will you get pension?
My lord, there is an order, my lord. That is in page number 24, my lord.
Yes.
The order
By the
has-
honorable court, your lord. Lordship, however, director responding shall necessary for pensionary benefits.
No, maybe, but he has to be entitled to pension under the rules. Otherwise, these orders will not have any bearing. Where is the finding that he is entitled to receive pension under the rules?
There is no finding to that effect.
These orders, sorry, don't have any binding force. Sorry to say. Court orders which are based on reasons and after due consideration of law will only be binding, not any other order.
He has been working more than 10 years, your lordship.
10 years, you are not entitled to pension.
On July 1995, my lord, he
You are
took his
seeking pension under which rules?
voluntary retirement, your lordship.
All right, I heard Ms. S.T. Walkner, counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner has approached this court seeking a writ of mandamus directing the respondents to pay him pension. The Learned Standing Council, APTCL, Mr. B. Chaudhary has obtained instruction and appraised this court that since the petitioner has not completed 20 years of service as required by the rules, he would not be entitled to pension. First of the Learned Standing Council, however, prays for some more time to obtain complete instruction and file an affidavit. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks since Mr. B. Chaudhary has appeared in a Learned Government Advocate Assam has appeared in accepted notice for respond number 1 and Mr. B. Chaudhary for respond numbers 2 to 7. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the Learned Department Council so as to enable him to obtain instruction. See, these are all frivolous litigations. The pension rules will determine who will get pension. You are saying he has served for 10 years. He will not get pension. You are unnecessarily giving false hope to your client. Either you don't know the law or you have deliberately decided not to know the law.
In the meantime, if they can approach the.
We'll say nothing.
Lordship, oblige.
Yes.
Lordship, matter relates to staff selection commission, Lordship. The petitioner appeared in the selection process, Lordship. He is the OBC category, Lordship.
Not now. Why now you have come? After 6 years you are coming? Will not entertain this petition.
Lordship, result was declared in 2021, Lordship.
Why have you waited for 3 years?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, at this stage,
They don't oppose it. I don't know
notice
why.
might go, Lordship.
Lordship, similar matter is dismissed by the.
But you are not opposing the writ petition. You never do it.
No, Lordship, vacancy not available that we have said, Lordship. And similar matter has already dismissed by the Honorable Court, Lordship. On 26.
Give him the copy of the order.
28.
Heard Mr. S. Sutradhar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Barua, learned CGC appearing for the respondent who submits that this writ petition is barred by delay and laches, and similar writ petitions have already been disposed of, already been dismissed by this court by order dated
28/6/24.
28/6/2024, passed in
24.
28/6/2024, passed in WPC number 3322 of 2024. Mr. Sutradhar prays for some time to examine the order of the previous orders of this court and address arguments. We are allowed this matter again after the puja vacation.
Okay,
We'll dismiss it after puja vacation.
Lordship.
This for dismissal. We'll create a column of dismissal and there your matter will be listed. None again.
May I please, your Lordship? My Lord, is compassionate appointment, my Lord.
Again,
Pages
list for
minus
dismissal.
page 34, my Lord.
Compassionate appointment is over.
My
It's a
Lord,
thing of the past.
the Commandant 10th Assam Battalion, my Lord. The husband died on 2014, my Lord, and in prescribed time, my Lord, she applied, my Lord, for the post of appointment in compassionate ground, my Lord. And
For
my
some
Lord,
reason, we are unable to write a detailed order today. We'll dismiss it after vacation. On the prayer of petitioners council, this matter stands adjourned. It shall now be listed for motion again after the opening. No compassionate appointment order. This is now stopped and you give him a copy of that.
Yes.
27/9, is it?
27.
18 September.
it was before 2015.
Maybe it's over. No more compassionate appointment.
Obliged,
There is the order of the government. You have to challenge that order.
obliged.
I can tell.
Then Lordships, I need some more time, Lordships. I already been communicated, my Lord. I have not received any instruction. Does the matter?
Day after
Last
tomorrow.
opportunity.
We'll pass an order day after tomorrow. I heard Mr. Ayat Sirkal and counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. J. Hendrik, standing counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, who submit that instructions as called for are still awaited. As such, on the request of Mr. Hendrik, this matter is directed to be listed again day after tomorrow. That is, give the date.
11. Hmm? 11.
Received an instruction, Lordship.
What has happened to the appeal?
Lordship. The appellate authority has not received any appeal, Lordship. Appellate authority has not received any appeal, Lordship. Mostly they have not filed any appeal, Lordship.
No, Lordship.
They are relying the.
Lordship,
Lordship,
in page number 9, we have annexed the receipt copy extract of the appeal, Lordship.
Page number?
91,
yes,
Lordship.
this cannot be appeal, Lordship. This is
That is how they had received put their signature, Lordship.
appeal to court.
Appeal, Lordship, entire appeal is bulky, Lordship. That is why we have not annexed the entire appeal, Lordship. We annexed the extract of the receipt copy, Lordship.
This High
So
Court
you
order,
furnish a copy of the appeal.
Lordship.
Okay, Lordship, we'll furnish it. At that time, JAD was the authority, so we had filed it before JAD office, Lordship.
You are Mr.
NZ Chaudhary.
Mr. Anjit Chaudhary, Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner. In terms of the order dated 23/9/2024, Mr. S. Datta, Learned SC, Revenue Department, Assam, has obtained instruction and submits that the department has not received any appeal filed by the petitioner. However, the documents annexed to the writ petition prima facie goes to show that the petitioner has not only preferred an appeal, but a copy of the same has also been received by the concerned authorities. However, it would be relevant to note here that at that point of time, the principal secretary to the GAD was the appellate authority, and subsequently the appellate authority was the director of land records and survey Assam was redesignated as the appellate authority under the executive instructions. Therefore, it is possible that copy of the memo of appeal submitted by the petitioner has been misplaced in transaction. First of, in view of the above, the petitioner is directed to submit a copy of the memorandum of appeal before the director of land records and survey Assam within 2 weeks from today. Full stop. This matter be posted for motion again on 25th of October 2024 for obtaining updated instruction.
May I please a motion? In the last occasion, there was a direction of the Honorable Court to obtain the record.
Mr. S.P. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, none has appeared for the respondents. In view of the above, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondents. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Follow the motion.
May I please, Lordship. Lordship, the matter relates to Lordship correction of date of birth, Lordship. It is my second round of litigation, Lordship. The issue involved in this case has already been decided by your Lordship.
Correct, we'll issue notice at this stage. Mr. H. Talga.
Since February 2023, I have not received anything, Lordship. And Lordship.
Yes, but you have come in September 2024.
Lordship, no,
So
Lordship.
you wait for another.
My contempt case.
What do you want today? Final decision?
Lordship,
Final judgment?
only,
What do you want? Final judgment? You want it today?
not Lordship.
Then what is this? What do you want?
Only on the basis of a discrepancy, Lordship.
What is the order you want today?
The notice, Lordship, notice or it.
That was what I was about to issue. Mr. H. Talukdar, Learned Counsel for the petition. This matter pertains to correction of date of birth of the petitioner. According to the petitioner's counsel, the failure to correct the date of birth has resulted in serious inconvenience caused to the petitioner. Mr. C. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the Learned Standing Counsel. You are Standing Counsel? The Mahasa Department. The Mahasa Council has prayed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Sharma has accepted notice for response numbers. You have 4?
Lordship, Lordship 4, 5, 6. And 7. Or 7, maybe. 4, 5, and 6, Lordship.
Actually, since Mr. C.S. America, Learned G. Assam has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of response numbers 1. Response number 1. Mr. P. Naik, Learned SC Finance Department, Assam for response numbers 2. Finance stroke PWD for response numbers 2, 3, and 7. And Mr. C. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel, Dimahasa
4, 5, and 6.
Council for response numbers 4, 5, and 6. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the Learned Department Council so as to enable them to obtain instruction, facilitating disposal of the petition at this stage of admission hearing. Yes.
May it please your lordship. Only here petitioner's husband, my lord, let Khargeshwar Das, my lord, was initially appointed as Sipahi, my lord, in the Indian Army, my lord. And he served from 28 1961 to 36 1977, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, he was sanctioned pension, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, the petitioner husband again re-employed in the Indian Army, my lord, in the Defense Corporation. Subsequently, my lord, his pension was stopped, my lord. And although, my lord, after serving in the Defense Corps, my lord, the petitioner husband was enjoying his regular pension, my lord, but earlier pension was stopped, my lord.
I'll have to get the instruction, my lord. Let notice go, my lord. I'll get.
But Mr. S. Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner claims to be the widow of Lancelot
Khargeshwar Das. Let Khargeshwar Das.
late Khargeshwar Das, who died on 23/5/2023, alleging that despite her entitlement to receive family pension, the respondents have not released the same till today. The instant writ petition has been filed. Mr. G. Pegu, learned CGC, appearing for the respondents, has prayed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Mr. Pegu has accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition requisite numbers be furnished to the learned CBC so as to enable it to obtain instruction facilitating disposal of the writ petition. Is your husband entitled to pension?
Yes, madam.
Huh?
Yes, madam. The circular is there, madam. Yes. I am obliged.
Item 16.
My lord, in item number 12, I was in another code. My appearance may be recorded, my lord. I am appearing for the health department, item 12, my lord.
Mr. DP Boral and Standing Council Health Department has some praise for some more time to obtain instruction.
To produce the records, my lord.
And to produce the records. In view of the above, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. So interim order passed earlier to continue.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 16.
May it please your lordship.
You please inform the other side lawyer. that This is the order.
May it please your lordship. The petitioner herein is the second wife of the deceased government servant. And here through this petition, she is praying for releasing of a family pension in favor of her minor son.
Otherwise, Hindu second wife, she may not be entitled, but anyway, lordship, the children may be.
Will issue notice. She may have some legal hurdles, but your name, please?
D. Devi.
Or Miss D. Devi, learned counsel for the petitioner. The writ petitioner herein claims to be the second wife of the deceased government servant, alleging that her minor son is entitled to a share in the family pension payable on account of her husband. The petitioner has approached this court by filing the instant writ petition seeking a writ of mandamus. Mr. C.S. Hazarika, learned government advocate Assam, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Mr. Hazarika has appeared and accepted notice for respondent number 1,
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Mr. P. Nayak, learned SC Finance for respondent numbers 3 and 6. And Mr.
D. Bhattacharya, 5.
D. Bhattacharya, learned Standing Counsel AG ANE Assam for respondent 5. Service of notice is deemed to be complete on respondent numbers 1 to 6. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite numbers be furnished to the learned departmental counsel. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice on respondent number 7 by registered post with AD within a week from today.
Item 17.
May it please your lordship. In this matter, your lordship, the state government finance PRE department has issued your lordship or whereby your lordship the regular state government employees who have worked for more than 10 years, 20 years and 30 years and did not get their regular promotion, they shall be granted the financial upgradation benefits under this scheme, your lordship. So in view of that, your lordship, petitioner submitted representation as well, but that was kept pending, your lordship. But however, the other similarly situated employees, they have been given the benefits, your lordship. And even in this regard, your lordship, in the meantime, he has applied for VRS also, your lordship. The thing is that benefits is calculated in the monthly salaries of the
employees, your lordship. And thereafter, the VRS is also accordingly calculated on the basis of the final salary of the employees, your lordship. So from that benefits, your lordship, petitioner has been denied. Even he has submitted the second representation also, your lordship. That also kept pending, your lordship.
That's a notice may be issued, lordship, in this case.
Notice may be issued. What will happen after that?
So we have to examine whether he filed application or not, lordship. He already filed the application for the GIS, lordship.
Was annexed 6.
Take down heard Mr. P. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. The lead petitioner herein is serving under the Assam State Agricultural Marketing Board. Full stop. Alleging that despite being eligible to receive financial upgradation under the MSCP scheme, the petitioner has been deprived of such benefit, whereas other similarly situated employees were given the benefit of such financial upgradation. Full stop. Contending that the petitioner has already submitted an application for voluntary retirement, Mr. Sharma submits that if the aforesaid anomaly is not rectified without undue delay, the same will affect the quantum of pension receivable by the petitioner after his retirement from service. Full stop. Mr. N.J. Gogoi, Learned Standing
Respondent
Counsel.
3 and 4.
Huh?
Respondent 3 and 4.
Standing Counsel, ASMB, prays for some time, appearing for the respondent numbers 3 and 4, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks, since Ms. R. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, Agriculture Department, Assam, have accepted notice for respondent number 1, Mr. P. Nayak, Learned SC Finance for respondent number 2, and Mr. Gogoi for respondent numbers 3 and 4. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the petition of our requisite numbers be furnished to the Learned Departmental Council so as to enable them to obtain instruction.
Obliged.
Obliged.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for time being. I am appearing for respondent number 4, lordship. Actually, there are 3 other connected matters. Lordship, they are fixed today before court number 27. So lordship, kindly pass over the matter. My senior CKN Chaudhary sir will appear in this matter.
All right, let's see. First, let him tell us what is. Yes, Mr. Mahanta, what is the matter?
My question is, if Associate Professor of Psychiatry of the LGBI Institute of Mental Health has been retired prematurely, allegedly by taking resort to Fundamental Rule 56, which is not applicable to us. That too, by the person, I'll say the person, the director now, who was under the order of retirement, who has challenged this, and this is now pending for judgment before the Honorable Court. I also contested that petition because I am one of the aspirants for the post of director. Here, can you see?
Where is the office order 17/9/2024, page number? 69.
69, yes.
But in the prayer portion, it is mentioned 17/9.
17/9/2024.
Yes, where is 17/9/2024?
69 page, Mala.
69.
Yes. On attaining 55 years service. This is not the condition. They cannot.
So what is the date of retirement? Age of retirement here?
Well, in such professors, 70 years.
For a constitution of the LGBI, professor is 65 years, so 55.
Then why are you retiring him in at 55? He cannot means?
Director Lordship, even the person who have passed the order Lordship,
Person who have issued the order, he is no more the director of the LGB also, Lordship.
So you are saying that this order is not correct?
Lordship, not at all. Because Yes, because he challenged the retirement, Lordship. We have give retirement, Lordship, to him. And he challenged it before the Honorable Court, Lordship, in WBC 376924, Lordship. That particular WBC, the Honorable Court issued interim order granting regarding in respect of the professors, Lordship, not in respect of the director, Lordship. He claiming that, Lordship, he should be retired the 70 years, that's because the professor's age is 70.
That is another matter.
Another matter. Lordship.
But how can this man, the petitioner here, how can he be retired at the age of 55?
No, Lordship, he cannot, Lordship. Otherwise, in the persons who have issued the order, Lordship, he is not a director. On that day? On that day, Lordship.
He was already retired. He has come before this.
And Lordship, we have also central government issued a notification, Lordship, on 19 September 2024, Lordship, releasing with effect for 1st of August 2024.
Mr. Chaudhary is appearing for whom?
Director.
All right, let him come.
Lordship.
Mr. Mahanta, just wait for a little while.
Yes.
We'll pass an order here.
Yes. There are orders from this honorable court even not to take any coercive action on the first notice issued to me. That was also by a person who is not authorized to do.
Time being.
Daily list order increment of party either.
Problem.
May I please Lordship, I for implement of new incumbent Lordship as respondent number 11 Lordship in contempt petition.
Why you want to implead him?
Lordship, earlier, Lordship, he is newly posted in this post, Lordship.
Okay,
Present
what
chief
is your
engineer
name? You are Miss?
P. Udigari.
Miss P. Adhikari, Learned Counsel is present on behalf of the applicant. This IA has been filed with a prayer to implead the new incumbent in the post of Chief Engineer, Irrigation Department, Chanmari, Guwahati, as respondent number 11 in the connected contempt case. I have perused the statements made in the, but have you demanded compliance of the order from this officer?
Yes, Lordship,
Yes.
in contempt petition.
His name is KM Gopal Sana Rajkumar.
Yes.
After going through the statements made in the IA, I find that the petitioner has demanded compliance of the court order from the new incumbent, but despite such demand, the order of the court has allegedly not been complied with. In view of the above, the prayer for impleadment appears to be justified and is accordingly allowed. Consequently, it is directed that Sri K. M. Gopal Sena Rajkumar, the present Chief Engineer, Irrigation Department, Assam, be impleaded as respondent number 11 in the connected contempt case. The applicant to furnish amended cost title in the contempt case within 2 weeks from today, register to list the matter thereafter for necessary orders. IA stands disposed of.
Item 19.
I have filed a prayer for implement of three respondent.
Who are the three respondents? Have you demanded compliance of the order from them?
No, Your Honor.
Withdraw and do it and come back. All right. Your name, please?
A. Banerjee.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to first ask them to comply with the court order and then, yes, Mr.
A. Banerjee.
A. Banerjee, Learned Counsel for the applicant, seeks leave of this court to withdraw this IA with liberty to file afresh after demanding compliance of the order of the court from the new incumbents in the respective offices who are responsible for implementation of the court's order. IA stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for.
For admission, item 20.
Yes.
My lord, on the last occasion on 6/7/24, my lord, direction given to the respondent for giving three weeks further time, I don't find affidavit in opposition, my lord.
This is compensatory appointment. If the matter can be addressed to the early stage, my lord, let the respondent file the affidavit, my lord, as director of the previous.
What is this matter about?
Yes, my lord.
What is this matter about?
Compensatory appointment.
Compassion appointment,
Father died in justice.
2011.
Yes, ma'am.
Your lordship is disposed of the matter, in the similar matter, lordship, your order. Lordship, and this is the office memorandum dated 18 September 2024, lordship.
Are you aware of this?
No copy has been given to us, my lord. But
Nobody?
no document copy has been made.
Oh, we are giving it to you. You examine
No,
it.
an affidavit has been filed by them.
Not required. These matters have already proceeded. You have a look at this. We'll have it after vacation. Give him a copy. Only one copy. Alright. Mr. Sharma, you examine this. There is a recent circular of the government. No more compassionate appointment.
My lord, I have to go through the document and discuss with my client, my lord. The matter has to be, let the matter come on the next date.
All right.
But if an affidavit is filed, that would be more proper, my lord.
Nothing not required. This is a legal issue. Yes. Heard Mr. J.P. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Mr. S. Compre, Learned Standing Counsel KSC has invited the attention to the previous orders of the court as well as the recent circular dated 18/9/2024 issued by the government of Assam, whereby and whereunder appointments on compassionate ground in similarly situated cases has become impermissible in the eyes of law. Mr. Sharma prays for some time to examine the relevant decisions stroke circular of the government and address the court. In view of the above, this matter will be listed again after the July vacation. You are appearing in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. D. Gogol, and standing counsel for the PH is also present. Before the
Lordship, in item 21, Lordship, on behalf of the government, affidavit is prepared and it's ready for filing, Lordship. Within a day or two, we'll be filing, Lordship.
Heard Mr. S.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state, submits that the affidavit on behalf of the department has already been prepared and shall be brought on record during the course of this week by
Yes.
submitting by furnishing advance copy to the petitioner's counsel. In view of the above and on the request of the learned government advocate Assam, this matter is directed to be posted for admission hearing again in the fourth week of, in the last week of October 2024 as a fixed item.
In this case, sometime we require to file affidavit, madam. I've already
The
sent for.
petitioner's counsel is present on the request of Mr. S.K. Medhi, learned counsel for the
For all
respondents seeking 4 more weeks to file affidavit. This matter stands adjourned.
Item 23.
Lordship, in this case, our affidavit is also ready, Lordship. Lordship will fix this matter after vacation. In the meantime, we will file our affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
Ms.
The
P.
others
Bhattacharjee-
are also have to file affidavit, all the directors to file.
Ms. P. Bhattacharjee, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. P. Nayak, learned standing counsel,
Lordship, in this matter, I am assisting Advocate General.
Uh,
He will be appearing.
learned government advocate Assam. What should I record your presence as?
Lordship may record his name, Lordship may record his name also. He is the standing counsel.
Mr. S.P. Das, learned standing counsel, AERC submits that affidavit on behalf of the commission is ready and shall be brought on record
within 10 days from today. As such, a prayer has been made for adjournment in the matter. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned Government Advocate Assam, and Mr. P. Nayak, learned Counsel, who are present on behalf of the other respondents,
I
have
also
also
received the instruction, Lordship.
made a similar request. In view of the above, office to list this matter again in the first week of November 2024. In the meantime, pleadings be exchanged by learned counsel for the parties.
Public.
For order by the 24.
We will let the matter come up after vacation. In the meantime, we shall file our counter.
Mr. B. Chakravarti, learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. F. Dutta, learned senior counsel appearing for the
For the banks.
respondent bank.
1 and 2.
6 posting of this matter again after the vacation so as to enable the bank to file affidavit. Prayer is not opposed. As such, the same stands allowed. Let this matter be listed again after puja vacation. The counter affidavit on behalf of the respondents be brought on record in the meantime.
Obliged.
Item 26.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Matter has become infectious, lordship.
Order has been complied
Order
with.
is
Your name,
com-
please?
J Ghosh.
Ms. J. Ghosh, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the order of the court has been complied with and therefore the contempt case has become infectious. Mr. P. Nayak, learned counsel is present for the respondents. Taking note of the submission of Ms. Ghosh, this contempt case stands closed.
Obliged, lordship.
No, please, Lordship, this judgment order is under silence in writ appeal number 279/2023 and judgment is stayed, Lordship.
Then we close it by giving you liberty to approach this.
Lords.
court.
Lordship,
The single judge's order has been stayed.
yes, sir.
So we'll close this matter by giving you liberty to
Obliged.
avail appropriate legal remedy after the division bench matter is concluded. Mr.
P.K. Das.
K.K. Das,
P.K. Das.
P.K. Das, learned counsel is present for the petitioner and submits that the order of the learned single judge has been challenged by the state in WA number 279 of 2023, wherein an interim order of stay has been passed by the division bench. Mr. N. Upadhyay, learned counsel for the respondent, submits that since no further proceeding will be permissible in this contempt case, during the pendency of the aforesaid writ appeal, this contempt case be closed by granting liberty to the learned counsel for the petitioner to revive the same after the disposal of the writ appeal. The prayer appears to be reasonable and is accordingly accepted. This contempt case stands closed by granting liberty to the petitioner to approach this court once again after the disposal of the writ appeal number 279 of 2023, if an occasion so arises.
Lordship, hold on.
May it please your lordship, lordship contempt petition, lordship, we have taken our step at 6/11/2023. But lordship, the respondent number 3, she is retired from her post. And lordship, the respondent number 1 is also promoted to some other post, lordship. So we want to implement the new parties in our petition.
Miss
J. Bezburwa.
J. Bezburwa, and counsel for the petitioner, submits that during the pendency of this contempt case, the respondent numbers 1 and 3 have both retired from service,
Yes,
and therefore 3 weeks time be granted for filing application for implement of the new incumbents in those offices. Prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed after the IA for implement is filed.
Okay, lordship.
File the IA for implement. Yes.
Okay, lordship. Obliged. Item 29.
May please.
Yes.
Then they are supposed to take instructions.
Lordship, here I'm appearing for the finance department. Lordship, here the petitioner was supposed to be granted minimum of the pay scale. Lordship, here from the instruction that we have received, it states that no proposal has been received by the finance department. And as per the OM also, Lordship, there is an OM whereby the petitioner's case cannot be considered.
Who is supposed to forward the?
Lordship, here, he was an employee of Chief Electoral Officer and he has not been made a party as well as, that is, in the order, Lordship, it's, the Chief Electoral Officer. As well as the DC is also supposed to forward it, Lordship. DC Bongaigaon from, we have asked from a report from the District Commissioner Bongaigaon also, Lordship, that report has not been furnished yet. So,
I'll make part, I'll file.
You'll make party? No, okay. Heard Mr. K.D. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. H. Solia, learned counsel appearing for the sole respondent, who submits that no proposal for payment of, what is this?
minimum of the pay scale, Lordship.
Minimum pay of the pay scale has been received by the finance department. And therefore, his client would not take any action in the matter as per the court's order. Full stop. Mr. Chalia has also pointed out that the authorities responsible for implementation of the court order have not been implemented in this contempt case. At this stage, Mr. Sharma seeks leave of this court to file application seeking implement of the concerned officials. Prayer allowed, let this matter be listed after the IA is brought on record. IA for implement is brought on record.
My lord, here, my lord, I am appearing for the respondent.
Yes.
My lord, the order is at page 10.
Page 10.
There is an interim order. Lordship has directed that till the next day, the post of Anganwadi worker of so and so shall not be filled up by any means. Well, I have received the instructions that the post was actually filled up on 30th of October. Before the order was passed, it was not brought to the notice of the Honorable Court. Well, the respondent came to know about the order on 6/1/2020, 6/1/24. And thereafter, the appointment order has been kept in abeyance. I have the order. Now the post is vacant. That is what I'd like to say.
Nobody is holding that post.
No, that post is nobody's holding.
What is the purpose of these orders? Neither your client is getting, nobody is getting.
My lord, this interim order was.
What interim order? File an application, we'll vacate it.
Well, I'll file. Repetition is pending. I'll file.
File an application, we'll vacate.
I'll file that.
What is this kind of interim order? Somebody must be benefited. Neither the petitioner
My lord,
gets in, nor anybody else gets in.
In the writ petition, my lord,
Ah.
till today they have not filed. My lord,
What is the benefit you are getting because of the stay order? File an application, we'll vacate that order. Heard Mr. A. Hassan, learned counsel for the petition.
This may be taken up along with the writ petition.
No, we'll close this today.
Lordship.
Also heard Mr. D. Nath, learned counsel appearing for the respondent, who submits that originally submits that the post of Anganwadi worker in question was filled up by the order passed on
30/10/2022.
That is before the interim order dated 5/12/2022 was passed by this court. However, the fact that the order dated 30/10/2022 was issued was not brought to the notice of this court. Subsequently, having learnt about the interim order dated 5/12/2022 passed by this court, the CDPO, the concerned CDPO has passed an order dated 17/1/2024 cancelling the order of appointment dated
30/10/2023.
30/10/2022. As such, there is no violation of the court's order. In support of his above submission, Mr. Nath has produced a copy of the office order dated 17/1/2024 issued by the CDPO, Juria ICDS project, Juria, full stop. The said order is taken on record. Since the order of this court has been complied with, this contempt petition stands closed. Now we are closing this.
My lord, the main writ petition.
No, but you must always answer one question. A stay order must benefit someone. Otherwise, only because you are aggrieved, the court can.
Still, I am holding the post, my lord. I am working, my lord, in the center, my lord. There is a proceeding of the managing committee, my lord.
Then why the order is that it will not be filled up by someone? Then the order should be that
They
your
want
service.
They want to fill up the post by way of promotion, my lord.
Move an application.
I'll
with
file. I'll file. Lordship, I'm applying.
May it please your lordship.
Possibly honorable High Court order has been complied with, my lord.
Yes,
Because there is a direction from this honorable court to place the matter again before SLC. We have placed the matter before SLC, and SLC has directed the transport department to take up with the other department as per clause 15. And we have taken up with the other department, and the Panchayat department, they have shown its vacancy, and we have requested them to appoint the petitioner.
yes, ma'am. Heard Mr. Matlib Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Ms. MD Bora Learned Standing Counsel Transport,
Respondent-
Counsel appearing for the respondent number 2, who has produced a copy of the order dated 12/6/2024 to submit that the order of this court has been complied with. Mr. A. Das Learned Counsel is present on behalf of the respondent number 1. After going through the copy of the order dated 12/6/2024 issued by the Under Secretary to the Government of Assam, this court is of the opinion that the order of the court has been complied with, as the matter has already been placed before the SLC, whereby a recommendation has been made to appoint the petitioner
In the PNRD
in
department.
the PNRD department. Mr. Matlib has also agreed to the said position. In view of the above, by retaining a copy of the order dated 12/6/2024 in the record of this case, this contempt case stands closed. What is the IA about?
I for implement new incumbent.
IA disclosure.
Dispute of lordship.
Yes.
DP of lordship.
Published.
I don't.
My lord, here in this matter, my lord, the personal department is not a party, my lord, there are the direction on personal department to make an inquiry, my lord, as to whether these writ petitioners are there in service or not. So this is, my lord, they are doing it, my lord, then it little more time, my lord, that is what.
My lord, on 6/1/2023, this honorable court have already directed them to submit an inquiry report. Now, more than 1 year has expired, my lord. They are not submitting, my lord. We are claiming only my salary for 16 months. Thereafter, we shall withdraw all this money.
All right. Heard Mr. Asis Sancheti, Learned Counsel for the applicant's writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, and Ms. R. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel appearing for the Agriculture Department. Mr. Dhar submits that pursuant to the order passed by this court, an inquiry has been initiated at the departmental level so as to carry out the fact finding and submit a report before this court. Since the inquiry is still not completed, hence 4 weeks further time as last opportunity to produce the inquiry report has been prayed for by the Learned Departmental Council. Considering the significance of the outcome of the inquiry and the bearing it is likely to have in the further orders that will be passed in this writ petition, this matter is directed to be posted again on 29th of October 2024, so as to give one last opportunity to the authorities to complete the inquiry and submit the report. On next date, if you don't file it, then we'll pass our orders.
I will place, my lord.
Supplementary list for orders, item 14.
My lordship, I am seeking a review of an order, my lord, passed by your lordship's in 5708, order dated 16/10/23.
Page number?
Page number, my lord, it starts from 29 to 34. My lords may kindly come to page 33. It refers to order of order of this honorable court, my lord, in a division bench.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, here, my lord, it's italics, it is pointed out, my lord, the CPWD was directed, my lord. Whereas in page 34, my lord, page 34, my lord, the second paragraph, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, the income tax authority was not within the sweep of the order of the writ appeal, my lord. This inadvertent issue has been, it is kept in, my lord. Only CPWD was the authority which was directed to conduct the valuation exercise. The order of the division bench was never for the income tax. And another document, my lord. The
So,
Then my lord, another document, my lord, page 46, my lord.
so you are saying this valuation officer income tax is not required?
It is not required.
It should be valuation officer CPW.
If that is, and another issue, madam, the one document, page 46, madam. Before passing of this order at 1610 minutes, we had communicated with the income tax that you will comply with the order direction given in reappeal, madam. They have already communicated that they are unable to do so, madam, in page 46. That was not pointed out, madam. Had this been pointed out by the order, would have been totally different, madam. Page 46. This is page 45 is our communication, 46 is the reply.
So we'll clarify that it is valuation officer of CPW. All right. Heard Mr. D. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing for the review petitioner. Also heard Mr. G. Alam, learned counsel appearing for the respond number
10, 11, 12.
10 and 11.
Since my lords, I had a proposition, my lords, if my lords, the direction can also be passed to the NH, National Highway Department of the PWD, my lords, state PWD.
No, my lords.
They can also do the same. What has happened, my lords?
let's
No,
consider.
CPWD, what has happened, my lords, CPWD has also delayed, my lords. Under that REIT appeal, my lords, they have delayed 1 year. Even Lordship was there, then Lordship was passed that order, Lordship was there. I saw it in IA, my lords. Their problem is that if PWD goes by their own rate of charge, my lord, PWD, they will be, it will be less. But CPW, there's already a notification in place which says PWD has to adopt the CPWD rates.
No, my lord, market value should be at the date on the date of publication of the notification, my lord. So, my lord, there was a specific direction the CPW doing, my lord, already been done to the
No,
adjustment.
Mr. Gogoi, now since this order is
CPWD, my lord.
passed as per the division
Yes.
bench order, we will only clarify valuation officer of CPW and not IT.
My lord.
That's all. Also heard Mr. Who else is there in this case?
Number 3, 4, 5.
CGC, any CGC?
My lord will indicate them a time frame. My lord, what has happened is project is stalled for last 1 year. I even have the photographs, flagship, can't. Take a look at it.
Acha, respond numbers 1 and 2, Mr. CS Hazarika for respond number. Mr. A. Fukon for respond number 1, Mr. S. Datta for respond number 2, Mr. J. Chutia for respond numbers 3,
4, 5,
4,
7, 8.
5. Why not 6? Deputy Acha, 5, 7, 8. Mr. CS Hazarika for respond number 6. And who is for the respond number? Mr. S.K. Mehdi.
C. Gurwar, madam, is appeared, and R.K. Talukdar.
None has appeared for the respond numbers. Respond number 9 in this case. This review petition has been filed taking review of the order dated 16/10/2023 passed by this court in WPC number 5708/2023, whereby this court had mentioned the name of within course valuation officer bracket IT bracket close unquote, whereas the correct expression according to the petitioner, review petitioner ought to be valuation officer of CPWD. Full stop. Mr. Gogoi submits that that is also the mandate of the order dated
28/9/23.
28/9/2023 passed by the division bench of this court in retable numbers 375/2023, contending that the operation of the interim order and pendency of the valuation report has caused enormous delay in completion of the project. Mr. Gogoi has sought review of the order with appropriate clarification with a further direction to carry out the valuation in a time-bound manner. First of the Ranit Council for the respondents have agreed in tandem that instead of valuation officer bracket income tax, comma, it should be the valuation officer of CPWD who should be entrusted with the task of carrying out the valuation of the property. First of, if that be so, it is apparent that it is evident that there is an error apparent in the face of the order dated 16/10/2023 passed by this court, which calls for correction. As such, it is hereby provided that the expression valuation officer income tax, bracket income tax within course used in the order dated 16/10/2023 shall mean and refer to the valuation officer, bracket CPWD, full stop, having issued the above clarification. It is provided that the work of valuation be carried out and completed as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The order dated 16/10/2023 stands reviewed. Accordingly, review petition stands disposed of.
The protection that has been granted by your lordship, and third last paragraph, my lord, that will remain.
Before that, you add one line, the order dated so and so stands reviewed accordingly. However, the remaining portion of the earlier order shall remain as it is.
Obliging.
Remaining portion of the earlier order is 16 so and so, including the protection granted to the petitioner, therein shall remain unaltered.
Obliging. Hello.
Wait, please, Lordship, may I kindly peruse the order dated 27/9/2024.
Yes.
But in this case, we have filed a IA. Since the retirement benefits of the petitioner has been stopped during the pendency of the writ petition. Lordship, in this case, Lordship, departmental proceeding was concluded. Then we approached the appellate authority.
Yes, what is your instruction?
Lordship.
What is your
My lord, in the meantime, my lord, he has retired, and my lord, ultimately what happened was that the punishment was to stop the cumulative the increment by 10 stages. Now, since 2019 till today, the stay is in operation, my lord. We have been paying him the entire amount. The penalty could not be, the penalty was stayed by this court.
No, he's saying he has not got any retirement benefit.
Retirement benefits, my lord, we have withheld only for the time being because of the disposal of this writ petition, my lord. Nothing else, my lord. Because if we, my lord, assuming, my lord, that the writ petition fails, my lord, we cannot recover from any amount whatsoever.
Then you file an affidavit.
Will do.
Then you have to file an affidavit.
May I kindly peruse the annexure.
What is the order you want today? Always ask yourself this question. What is the order I can ask from the court today? If the answer is that a final judgment, then argue on merits. Otherwise, don't argue on merit because it will be wastage of time and energy. Is it not?
Only this, man. There is.
Can you ask for a final judgment
No.
today? Then it has to be posted for final disposal, which can be done after the affidavit is brought on record. So the only order you can pray for is posting on a fixed day with a direction to file affidavit. Why are you going into the merit of the matter?
I'm not going into the. merit
Then
of
what
the
are you
matter.
going into?
Lordship, since this person has retired, so he's not able to survive without his pensionary benefit.
That's right. So there is a need to pass an urgent order. But what will be that order? That
Allowing
cannot
him
be
to file an
decided
affidavit.
unless they bring their stand on record.
Good. We will.
He has heard Mr. H. Agarwal, learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. A. Ganguly, learned counsel for the bank, submits that after conclusion of the departmental proceeding, a penalty of withholding of
10 increments.
10 increments have been imposed upon the petitioner. However, due to the pendency of the writ petition, as well as the stay order operating therein, no further steps could be taken in the matter. Contending that until finalization of the issues raised in this writ petition, the bank is not in a position to release the pension, as there will be no mode of recovery of the same in the event the petitioner fails to get any relief in the matter. It is no doubt correct that the bank would have the right to impose an order of penalty upon the petitioner, which would be subject to review / challenge by the petitioner before the appropriate authority. However, that by itself may not be a reasonable ground to delay disbursement of retirement benefit to the petitioners. First of, having regard to the nature of controversy raised in this petition, we direct the respondents to bring their stand on record by filing an affidavit on or before 22nd of October 2024 by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. Registry to list this case again on 30th of October 2024 as a fixed item for admission. The matter will be taken up for disposal on the next date fixed.
Lordship would allow me time till 25th, my lords. instead of
List
26th.
along with item.
No, only time till 25th, my lord, to file my, I'll be to station.
25th.
Deeply.
Handling matter for motion item 39.
Call it as the last item.
For hearing. Item 36.
Need please.
After this, only one matter.
Good. The third paragraph, last one.
Yes, what has happened here?
Well, it's under process, madam. We are in the process of approaching departments, line departments to provide us, madam, with some financial help, madam. Because the money almost goes to the tune of 50 lakhs.
46 lakhs, 36,000.
So this is the communication as of now today, madam.
Yes, but human life is.
Yes, madam. Everybody is sympathetic to it, madam. They just require some time, madam. Fund is too high for PHE, madam.
Well, the fund was supposed to be divided proportionately, madam, by the three departments, PHE, Karbi Anglong and APDCL, madam. So 46 lakhs doesn't seem to be a lot, madam. It is.
No, that is the communication we
Yeah,
have.
but how long will you take? You have to give us a clear picture, clarity.
My letter will list it after this vacation, madam. Let it be listed after 4 weeks on a fixed date, madam. I can bring out some.
Mr. P. Mohanton and counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Mr. D. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel,
PHE.
Public PHE Department submits that the matter is under process and the prosthetic limb will be fitted on the petitioner. However, since there is talk going on, interdepartmental talk going on in the matter to proportionately bear the expenditures, hence this writ petition be posted again after the puja vacation so as to enable him to obtain updated instruction. Similar is the stand of Mr. D. Nath Lanet. You are appearing?
I'm appearing for the Lordship has directed me to take some information from.
Achha. Mr. D. Nath Lanet, Senior Government Advocate, Assam, to also obtain independent instruction and appraise this court on the next date as to development that might have taken place in the matter. Ms. S. Kampre, Learned Counsel, has appeared for the KAC authorities. On the request of the parties, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 6th of November 2024.
Then 47.
The part of hearing, my lord, it was alleged that we have not furnished him the documents at the time of departmental proceeding. Lordship, it is his own endorsement. He received all the documents and inspected cross-examination. Lordship, can I place, madam?
Lordship, our ground was that during the court proceedings, the documents that they have been relying on, we have been saying that the inquiry report just mentions the charge proved. The contents of the documents are not mentioned in the inquiry report. So our contention was to show us the documents that they had relied upon during the inquiry.
But this note says.
It was not a ground that it
So
was
you
not.
want to inspect the record?
Yes, yes.
Then you do it.
There is no problem, but.
We want to inspect the documents.
Provide,
You
madam.
show it to
Yes, absolutely, madam.
in the court
I
and
have brought the record, my lord.
yes, and after that you will be at liberty to file an additional
Yes.
affidavit. Take down.
Madam,
In terms of the order dated 24/9/2024 passed by this court, Mr. S. Shamaria, Learned Standing Counsel for the bank, has produced the relevant records containing the documents involved in this proceeding. Ms.
P. Gupta.
P. Gupta, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, is present and seeks leave of this court to inspect the records and thereafter file an affidavit bringing the observations on record. Mr. Chamaria has not opposed the said prayer. In view of the above, the petitioner's counsel is permitted inspection of the documents and records obtained by Mr. Chamaria during the course of the day inside this courtroom and under the overall supervision of the court master. After completion of inspection of the documents, the records be taken by Mr. Chamaria during the course of the day. The petitioner's counsel will be at liberty to file an affidavit thereafter. Let the matter be listed again after the puja vacation.
So last occasion, they have been directed to file a affidavit seeking apology. Madam, we have filed my lord affidavit. One letter we have my lord.
In the meantime, the affidavit filed on behalf of the bank on
My lord, Friday.
30th/9, we received it on 30th/9.
Course, we have filed on Friday, my lord. Joker, yeah, well, 30, my lord.
on 39/2024 be taken on record.
Much obliged.
Where is the, there was a motion matter, I will rise after that, then this matter will get passed over.
My lord, in this 38 item, my senior is on legs and.
This matter after vacation, matter, this, it fixed matter. Only this matter, this. The penalty, here's penalty matter.
There is a motion matter, I will rise after this case, then matter will go day after tomorrow. The councils are not present. Yes,
My lord, my senior Armazundri is on legs and under court. I pray for like adjournment for the day.
After vacation, date may fix. There's only my punishment, well, 5 cumulative, my lord, this increment stop, my lord, this.
all right.
At that
On the
meeting.
request of learned counsel for both the sides. This matter stands adjourned and shall now be listed again.
On
after the-
23rd of October or 5th of November, well, any that matter.
On
Mid-
5th of November,
5th
5th of
23rd of October.
23rd of October. On 23rd of October
Oh, right.
as a fixed item.
Pending matter item 39.
Yes, what is your case?
Lordship, it is that LGBI mental.
Yes, argue.
Lordship, my senior would be here in just.
Then we do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'll write.
Lordship, day after tomorrow, it would be really difficult. I've just informed.
Why the council is not present when the matter is called up?
Lordship, he was here. before.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called up. List again day after tomorrow for motion.